Hello, good dag. How are you doing, my viewer? I'm Annette, as usual, and I'm right here in Kristiansand, Norway. There are so many things that we are interesting. I've met many interesting people from all over the world here in Kristiansand, and I would like to say thank you for watching QTV, The World Connected. Q standing for Quest. Many people come from different places to different places, seeking for peace, financial stability, family, and all that stuff. QTV is here. It's a TV for dreamers. And right now I'm in Kristiansand with one of amazing lady. Her name is Grace. She'll be telling us more about who she is, where is she coming from. I'll not get the cat out of the bag. Just keep watching. Remember to subscribe, like, and share.
Oh, I want something just like I need you right now. Yeah, I need you right now. So baby, pull me closer in the backseat of your Rover, 'cause this is all we know.
Who is Grace? How can you answer that?
I am called Grace Wenepai Enosa, originally from South Sudan, and I came to Norway through a resettlement program, and I have been here for soon 22 years.
22 years?
Yes.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
What does Grace do in Kristiansand?
I do a lot. First of all, I'm an apostle. I work for Jesus. I've been to the Bible school here. I have a ministry. And then actually now I decided to support orphans in my country. So I started a project called Mama Africa. It was very difficult to start from the beginning because I have no financial capital to begin with. And I started selling waffles on the street. Then now it's just expanded to this level where I am now. And I'm so excited to meet Annette.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So it started with waffles on the street.
Yeah.
And now you have a store with bags and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So how has it been? How was it when you first got to Norway? Was it difficult? Was it easy? What were the challenges that you faced when you first got here?
Yeah, the first thing you experience is culture shock.
Okay.
Yeah, because in Africa we are so socialized, we are out in the environment. But
Yes.
when I came actually in summertime in July, and after that I had to make food and eat by myself with my own 2 kids. My daughter was 5 years, and my last one was only 6 months. So I have to learn to eat alone because children always they don't eat like you want to eat at the same time. And then I happen to be only in my house. Either go to the store and come home, and that was not the experience I really had in Africa. And then it comes to the new language. I have to learn the new language from the beginning, and I thought I'm an elder lady already from Africa, finished school, but I found myself on school benches again like a young person. So then I have to accept the situation of living in Norway because I was far away from my own people, and then I thought, okay, how can I make life better, though I'm not living among my colleagues, my family members, those I know. So I decided to just accept life as it is and create something positive out of the difficulties I faced in Norway. That has been my experience.
This has been.
Yeah.
So how long did it take you to learn the language?
It took me actually 2 years, but because I used both the TV translation and also going to school and making effort to really learn to learn the language, because the most important thing is if you don't know the language, it's difficult to get into the society or to get job because they expect you to know the language better. Then I did a lot of mistake of speaking the language. My first mistake was I thought I could speak fluently at once. Then I was so shy from the beginning to say any word in Norwegian because I wanted to say it correctly. But afterward, I realized that that was not the case because you have to make a mistake to learn from the mistake, then you can do it better. So it took me actually 2 years. And the best place I learned most of the language quickly was in the kindergarten. Because kids want help, immediate help now. And the language is so difficult to understand. Then I have to challenge myself to learn the language so I can help the kids in their everyday life where I work.
Why children in all people? Why children?
I thought, as somebody working in the kingdom of God, I thought working with the children or working with the people that makes it easier than just finding another job where you have to just be alone by yourself behind the computer and then you don't learn the language from there. And I love children because I like to influence them in a positive way. For example, a mother delivering her daughter or baby to kindergarten, she's not sure who's going to really be there for the kid. And I put myself in the shoes of the mother and always be there for the child. And actually, many children like to be around me. And I'm a playful grown-up in the kindergarten.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, okay, you came here with 2 children.
Yeah.
It must have been really hard. How did you manage you're in a new country, everything is different. Did you come with your husband?
No, I'm a widow.
Oh,
Yeah.
in Shell.
Yeah.
So how did you manage to be a single mom in a foreign country?
Yeah. It depends on what motivates you and what comes your way and how you can make something good out of it, as I said before. When I came with my children, I was not living in Kristiansand because Kristiansand is warmer than Namsos in the middle of Norway, where I came to.
Oh,
Yeah, so I have to learn to adjust to the environment, to the weather, taking the kids to school, and also going to school myself. And for myself, I'm a motivated person. I don't give up on any challenges. I always create something positive out of the challenges. So I accept being a single mother. And actually, some people told me, "How are you going to make it in Norway without a husband?" I think you need to find a man quickly so he can help you with some things in the house. I told them I cannot marry because I have a situation with the children. That will not be a positive relationship because I'm looking for a man because to help me with the problem.
Yes.
So I have stayed all my life here alone, and now my children are grown up. My last born is 22 years now.
Oh, are you dating now?
No, I'm not dating.
So you're not dating for 22 years.
No.
All right. Okay, let's talk about food. How was
Yeah.
it with food?
When it came to food, I'm used to the open market in Africa. Okay, you can find the onion, you can find everything there on the street. So when I came to know everything, it was in the ice box and all thing. I don't know even the name of the thing because I went to school in English and everything is Norwegian now. Okay, so I remember first time I was cooking chicken and I didn't know where to find onion, and I have to make it, fry it only with oil and eat it like that. And the best thing was I have some South Sundanes that came to that place before me, like 2 years before. And then I happened to meet them and told them, "Can you help me to find these things?" And they helped me to find a ingredient for how to cook food, onion, all the things. It was really very difficult. I remember I stayed on this fried chicken for 2 or 3 days because I didn't know how to where to find all the things I want to buy rice because it's in bag and hidden in a certain place. And there was not actually this Asian shop where you find that by that time because I came in 2003. So now it has really changed a lot, that you can find even some food items easily. But when we came, by that time, it was really a bit difficult by that time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and
Yeah.
then let's talk about clothes.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
When I came to Norway, I was learned to, I have been used to using women clothes in Africa.
Yeah.
Yeah. I never used trouser before in Africa. So they told us that when you come here, it is cold, you must dress well. And they told us, I know you want to dress like a woman in Africa, but the problem with it is like the cold. So to protect yourself, you need a trouser. So I bought a trouser and tried to train to dress it. I have it today as a testimony in my house. I keep it. So I tried to put it on me. I remember I came in July and we were preparing to enter to the winter season. Okay, so I tried to learn how I look with it. Then I decided to buy a longer top up to my knee, so that I don't appear like a man, because that was I thought. But gradually now I am now really integrated to the society, free to use the trousers now. And also dressing, they say that in Norway there is no bad weather, only bad clothing.
Okay. Yes, I've heard that.
Yeah. So then I learned that if you have warm clothes like wool and you are dressed well, you will not really be so affected with the weather. But when you dress poorly, because certain shoes, it look like men's shoes here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't use it in Africa, but we have to use it. And I thought like I'm looking like a man, with that kind of shoes. And they told us that shoes protect you when it's winter time and it's icy on the ground. So now I started getting comfortable and used to the clothing in Norway.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I've met you on the street with your merchandise.
Mm-hmm.
How easy or hard is it for you to be on the street?
Yeah, it's hard and it can be easy sometimes. Summertime is okay, but it's a lot of effort behind that, because you have to move the things to the street and then display it out there for people to look at it. And you don't know, either you will have customers or not. You are just there to the mercy of God. And then when people come and start buying, then sometimes if there's a bad weather, because that was my first mistake. Here in Norway, you can see the sun is shining outside, but doesn't have any effect. So, it's windy. And then you have some things like clothes blowing out because of the wind. So it was difficult by that time. Sometimes you pay to stand and you don't sell because of this bad weather situation. So you lose. But what I have in my heart is I have been committed to what I'm doing. So the ups and downs is there. And then now lately people get to know me because it's 10 years with this project. And it's better in summer and they know who I am. So now I start coming now to this place where I'm talking, because when it's bad weather outside, then people can find me inside here.
Okay.
Yeah.
How is it with the business? Do you get many customers, or you're still struggling?
It's still actually having it here in inside here is a bit difficult, because people know me on the street. Okay. So when they meet me on the street, they say, "Are you not out today?" I said, "No, I have a store." Okay, this is new for us. They don't know that I have a store, because they know me on the street. So it's a bit difficult, especially where I am now, because we changed the place. They sold the first place I rented. Then I moved here last year in November to this place, and then but I started really active last month in February.
Grace, you talked about having an organization. So I have first, this business is specifically for the organization?
Yeah.
Okay. So kindergarten, Banhagen,
Yeah.
that is your job
Yeah.
for daily for your daily
Living.
living.
Yeah.
And then this is for the
Yeah. I call it a fundraiser.
a fundraiser.
Yeah.
Wow, that's really amazing.
Yeah.
When did you start the
I
fundraiser?
started in 2014.
2014.
Yeah. This year is last year was 10 years.
Now it's 11 years. How has it been? How hard has it been for you to sustain this organization?
The beginning was I wanted to help children as the main purpose for this. But when you don't get customers to buy what you're selling, so it's difficult because also this one is a month. We have monthly support that goes to the children, and when you don't sell in that period, especially winter time, like now this period at least we are coming to a bit warmer season. Then I use my own finance to do that because I have engaged the children and they expect me to bring something to them, to send something to them. And when I don't sell, so I get my own finance to top up that. And whenever I sell, maybe I can take back some money. That's how it has been.
Okay, how many children are we talking about? How many children are you taking care of?
Actually, we have two places, three. I have blind children in India. I have supported, and I have 42 children in Malawi that gets monthly support from us, and we have children randomly in Bidibidi at the refugee camp that staying with their foster parents, and also we have supported children direct in South Sudan. So we send money and help with food and something for washing clothes, used clothes. But this year we are focusing on education.
That's really amazing.
Yeah.
What inspired you to start the children organization? Where is the inspiration coming from?
It comes from my own life. Because when I was in Central Africa as a refugee, I have grown in suffering. I know suffering. And when I came to Norway, I get everything, okay? You live well here. But still there is a longing. You have that image of how life has been. And I thought, okay, it's better for me to at least do something small. I know I cannot do it big, but if I can help one child at least to have hope or to have something to eat. So over the 10 years, we have focused mostly on used clothes, food, items to them. And now I found out that, okay, some of them are growing without school, especially when they go to higher level at school. They can't pay the school fees, especially girls. Then they are the victim for child marriage. So that's why this year specifically we are focusing on the education. At least sending 2 or 3 to school, and we can be able to sponsor them gradually. At least that means that we are giving them future.
Wow.
Yeah.
So how, if someone wants to help, how can they help? Do you have a website, or how do you reach out for people to help?
Yeah, we have a PayPal account, and we have also VIPs here in Norway. And that's the means people can support us if they're moved to do that. Because actually with education now, especially in Uganda, the education when you go to secondary school is higher, and we are really looking forward to at least 5-10 children to go to school, so people can support from by WhatsApp, VIP's number, or we have also account number.
Okay.
Yeah.
That number will be right on the screen, right there.
Yeah.
You just send something. You never know. You can save a life.
Yeah.
1 or 2, especially girls.
Mm.
That's so really interesting. So, do you have any word of wisdom to someone who is just moving from wherever, coming to Norway or going to any other, immigrating from their home country to any other country? Do you have a word of wisdom to them?
Yeah, actually, from my experience, coming with small children to Norway, as I said before, I am focus on positive thinking in everything. Challenges are real. Culture shock is there. How to begin from zero is there. But always have the hope and have positive thinking that you can do something. You have the potential. It will not come instantly, but the more you try, the more you stay on the course, it will flourish. And don't be shy to contact people. Getting in contact with people will always open an opportunity for you to meet your destined helper somewhere. Because some of the our people who come out of maybe Africa, other places, they are so homesick. Sometimes some of them stay on telephone, talking home, and then the gap in the heart, the emptiness, because they are talking home about everything here, but they are living here. So what you have to get used to the society, used to the people, and have positive thinking. I just want to encourage somebody out there who might be thinking of going out of the country to another country. The first thing I want to tell you is positive thinking. You're going to encounter different setback, culture shock, or many things that you are not familiar with. So it's very important to have this positive thinking. Don't hesitate to ask to get into contact with people, because that has been my also stronger side that has kept me going on. And you never know that your destined helper is among the stranger you have never get into contact with. That's why I say contact and positive thinking, and don't give up and feeling homesick, because you're not going to get anything when you're feeling homesick. Always find positive thing in all the challenges you're going to face.
Wow, that's so interesting. And with that, all I can say is you've heard from her. She has been here for a long time, and there are so many other people who have lived in different places. The thing is, we always get homesick, but what can we do? You're not going to move right away, so just find like she said, just find something that keeps you going and focus on that. Missing family back home, it will happen, but you're not going home right away. So for positive thinking, just get out, meet people, talk to you. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Talk to people. And I'm right here. I'm learning Norsk. Jeg forstår litt norsk. Jeg snakker norsk. Jeg leser norsk. Jeg har mange venner. Jeg har mange possibilities, right? Yes. Thank you for watching. It was really amazing. Thank you, Grace, for having us in your beautiful store, and thank you for sharing your life experience.
Thank you.
See you next time. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. We love you. Take care. Good dag.
I need you right now. Yeah, I need you right